Hey everyone, Troy here from TroyPoint.com. I've recently moved my personal email from Gmail over to a private email service called StartMail. I'm done using free email services due to the never-ending privacy issues and government surveillance that's been on a steep incline since 2013. It's pretty simple. If your email service is free, you're paying with your privacy. This video complements my in-depth review for StartMail, and you can find my link for that in the video description and pinned comment below. I go through all the features of this service and provide information on why I ultimately chose StartMail as my new private email service. I've also added a link in the video description that provides you with a 7-day free trial of StartMail so you can give it a try prior to committing. In this video, I'm going to show you a few of the premium features that come with StartMail and how to use them. Okay, you're going to see I'm on the StartMail website. I'm going to move up and click Login, and then I'm going to input my login credentials. Okay, I'm now logged into StartMail. Now, the first thing I want to do is show you how to migrate from an existing email provider such as Gmail. I'm going to go into migration. Now, the main reason I've delayed moving to a private email service is due to the pain in migrating everything over from an existing email provider such as Gmail. Now, in this example, I'm going to migrate my TroyPoint Gmail account into StartMail. Now, this is a very large account. I've got thousands of email addresses, tons of contacts, and lots of folders. I've already done this on my personal account, and it worked flawlessly. I'm going to click Start Migration. It's going to have me input my StartMail password, and that auto-filled from my password generator. Now I'm going to click Generate Migration Access Code. Now here it gives me a code, and it says important. You will not be able to recover the code if you navigate away from this page, and will need to start the process again from the beginning. We need to copy this. So I'm going to copy this. I'm going to open Notepad on my computer on a separate screen that you can't see, and I'm going to paste this onto that so I can access this later. Okay, I'm going to go to Migration Portal. I'm going to click Start, and now I can choose the email that I'm migrating from. And as I said earlier, I'm using my TroyPoint Gmail address in this example. Now you will see here they have the 3 most popular free email services available for quick access. If you're using another one, just click Other, and that will take you through the process. So I'm going to click Gmail. I'm going to choose my account. I am already signed into this, and that's why it's displaying this on the screen. If you're not already signed into the account you're using, you're going to have to log into that account, more than likely from this page here. Now, StartMail uses a service called Shuttle Cloud Migration, and that will bring all of your data into your new account. I'm going to click Allow, click Next, and now it's asking what StartMail email address I want to migrate to. So I'm going to type in my new StartMail address here, which is troypoint@startmail.com. And now it's asking for the migration access code. I'm going to open Notepad. I saved that earlier. I'm going to copy that, paste, next. Okay, now it's asking me what I want to migrate. I'm going to choose both emails and contacts. And then it also gives me the option to set up email forwarding from the account I'm migrating from to StartMail inbox. It says they can set this up for 30 days to make your transition to your new StartMail address easier. Many of you will want to do this because you're still going to be getting email at your old address. For now, I'm going to click No, and now I'm going to click Start Migration. Your migration is in progress. And it says here, once migration is complete, you can find all imported emails in a folder named after the email account you migrated from. And if there are any problems, you can use this migration ID for help. So I'm going to go ahead and copy this, and I'm going to paste this into Notepad as well in case I need it. Now, it's important to note that if your existing email account has thousands of emails, lots of folders, contacts, it's going to take longer for it to migrate. It could take up to a day, maybe even longer. You can always come in here and check the migration status. But like I said, I've already done this with my personal account, and it worked great. It brought everything over, all of my email addresses, folders, and contacts. Okay, you're going to see this open in a new tab. I'm going to just go ahead and close out of that. I'm going to go back to the main page of StartMail. And the next feature I want to cover is aliases. Now, one feature that was a necessity for me when searching for the perfect private email service was the ability to create email aliases, or as some call them, burner email addresses. Now you're going to see here StartMail offers two types of aliases: burner alias and custom alias. Now the burner alias is a temporary alias that you may use for some sort of an opt-in coupon that you can get by providing your email, anything where you're going to be receiving something back within an hour time frame. And to get this burner alias, all you have to do is click generate, and it's going to give you an email address. So I'd take that, I'd put it into whatever opt-in form, or maybe it's a free trial for something that I want to test out. I'd put that into the form, and then I would wait for that email to arrive in my inbox. Now keep in mind, it must arrive within an hour because this will automatically be deleted. So you can come back to your StartMail main page and wait for the email to arrive in your inbox. Now if you want to get rid of it before the hour expires, let's say you already received what you were looking for, you can go back into aliases and delete it. But when you do that, it just gives you another one. Now it's important to note that you can't send emails from a burner alias within StartMail. You're going to notice if I go back to StartMail, I hit compose button, I hit the down arrow here on my address, you're going to see there that the burner address does not show here, so I cannot send from this. But if I receive an email at that burner address in my inbox here, I can reply to it. You just can't create or compose emails with a burner address, but you can compose an email with a custom alias that I'll show you how to use now. So I'll go back into aliases, click custom aliases. So I'm going to go ahead and create custom alias. And the cool thing about this is you can set the expiration on these to whatever you would like. 1 hour, 1 day, 1 week, 1 month, none. There are all types of ways that you can use a custom alias. Some people create a custom alias for every service that they register for on the internet. Now the nice thing about that is if the service is ever hacked, your email address will never be exposed. You can easily come in here, delete the custom alias, and that way you're not providing your own personal email to these various services. Some people also create just one custom alias and they use that to register for everything on the internet. Again, it's protecting your main personal email address. Okay, let's assume I want to register for an IPTV service anonymously or an IPTV trial, but I don't want to give them my personal email. So I can come in here and type in IPTV sign up. And after you type it in, if it stays like this, you're going to know that it is currently available. So we can use this. Display name, I'm just going to call this IPTV Reg for registration. Expiration, I'm going to leave this on none. I don't want this to expire because I still want to be able to receive emails from the service that I'm registering for in the future. There's going to be billing emails, maybe support emails, announcements, various things that I want. So I don't want to set an expiration. I'm going to click create alias, and you'll see here that it's added at the bottom. Now, like I said earlier, I can also send from this alias. Simply go to StartMail, compose button, hit the drop down arrow, and you'll see here I can choose this alias to send from. Great thing about using these aliases, it's going to cut down on a lot of spam that you receive. I suggest only providing your real email address from here forward to your trusted friends, family, anyone who you can trust that you know you're not going to get spammed or they're going to take your email address and provide it to a third party. Now the great thing about StartMail is that we can create some powerful filters based on these various aliases that we create. So let's say that I want all the email addresses that I receive at this custom alias right here. Let's say I want all those to go into a specified folder. I can easily do that. Okay, the first thing I want to do is create a folder for all the emails that I receive at that custom alias address. Now you'll see here there's already a folder listed here. That's due to the migration that's currently taking place. Everything's being dumped into that for my Gmail account. So I'm going to click Add Folder, and I'm going to call this IPTV Sign Up. Hit Add Folder, and that's been created. I'm going to go back into Aliases, Custom Alias. I want to copy this email address. Okay, now it's time to create a filter. I'm going to go into Settings, Filters, Add Filter. If email is to this address here, this is my custom alias, I'm going to move all emails that are sent to this email to my IPTV sign up folder. And now I'm going to click Create Filter. And there it is. So now in the future, everything that comes to this address will automatically go into this folder right here. So as you can see, you can get very creative with those aliases, and you can organize your StartMail account with those by using filters. Okay, I'm going to go back into Settings, and now I want to go into Trusted Devices in IMAP. Now most people will want to use the StartMail web interface that you see here due to the tools and features that can be used within. But StartMail does support IMAP protocol, which you will see here, so you can easily set up your email service in third-party apps, whether that's on your computer, phone, or tablet. Now, I'm going to show you two ways to add StartMail to your phone or tablet. One involves using this IMAP setup here, and the other shows how to use their web interface. So the first thing I want to do here is add a trusted device. Now, the cool thing about this, you don't see this in other services that offer IMAP support. We're creating a separate IMAP account for every device that we want to use StartMail on. And you'll see here, the nice thing about that, should you ever lose one of your devices, simply come in here, remove it from your trusted devices to prevent anyone from using it to access your email. That's a very powerful feature. Now you're going to see here data migration is already set. We don't want to mess with that. So what I'm going to do is click Add Device. Now, if you haven't already toggled this on, you want to do that. Device name. I'm going to be doing this on my Samsung Android tablet. So I'll name it that. I need to confirm with my account. Now you're going to notice going through a lot of these different setup processes, you're going to be prompted for your StartMail password quite frequently. And the reason they do this is in case someone would get a hold of your laptop that might be sitting somewhere, or if someone gets a hold of your computer that you've been using recently, you're still going to have to enter these credentials to make changes. Again, this is a great security feature. Add device. Okay, and you're going to see when I do that, it gives me my IMAP settings that I need to set up my StartMail email within a third-party app. Now, very important, it says for security reasons, these details are only displayed once, so I suggest that you either write these down, take a picture of it with your phone, or do a screenshot. Okay, I've saved all this information. I'm going to click Close. Okay, now I'm going to move over to my Samsung tablet and get this going. Now, Samsung comes with an email client you're going to see here next to my Surfshark VPN shortcut. I'm going to go ahead and launch that. Now, if you don't have an email client that comes with your phone or tablet, you can get it through your respective app store, whether it's Google Play or the Apple App Store, Amazon App Store. All phones and tablets will have an app store that provides these email clients. Just type in email app, and there's all kinds of free ones that you can use. And I can guarantee you most of them will support the IMAP protocol. Okay, I'm going to hit Other. And now I'm going to type in my email address that I'm setting up. Okay, now I'm going to input my password. And this is where I need to put in my device password that I got when I was setting up the IMAP device. Okay, I'm going to hit Sign In. And what this does is it tries to determine the server settings automatically. And you can see there the Samsung email app did just that. Now, if for some reason this doesn't work, you can always go into the custom settings for the email app and input everything that you see within your IMAP configuration screen, and it will connect that way. But this application here automatically detected everything, so I wasn't required to input all the other information. Now, the second way to get the email on your mobile device is simply adding a shortcut from your browser. I'm going to show you how to do that. So I'm going to go ahead and launch Google Chrome. I'm going to go to startmail.com, hit enter. I'm going to log into my account. Now I want to click remember my email address, and now I'm going to hit login. And you're going to see here at the bottom of the screen, it gives me the option to add StartMail to my home screen. This is going to act just like it's launching an application for us. So I can either push that button there or come up to the top, hit the three dots on top of one another, top right hand corner, and you'll see I have an option in that menu. It says install app. Now for some of you it may say add website to home screen. It just depends on the device you're using. But since I'm getting this at the bottom of the screen, I'm going to tap add StartMail to home screen. It says install app, install. The way this tablet works is it's basically creating a shortcut, and they call that an app. And here it is at the end of the list. I'm going to add this to my home screen. Put this right up here with my other email apps. I'll tap that, and there we are. And the nice thing about this is we have all the access to the tools and features within the web client that we normally wouldn't have in the third-party apps, such as aliases, the various settings, trusted devices, and so on. I personally suggest using this method when accessing StartMail on your phone or tablet. You're just going to get all the features. It's going to work better. I do want to mention that this method is not using the IMAP protocol. Therefore, you can't go into your StartMail account and remove your device. If for some reason you did lose your phone or tablet, I would suggest changing your StartMail login password and also contact StartMail and let them know what happened so they can deactivate your service immediately. Okay, I'm going to go back to my desktop, and the last feature I want to cover is encrypted email addresses. I'm going to hit the compose button, and you're going to see we have a button here for encrypt. Sending unencrypted messages is like sending a postcard in the mail. There's no security behind it, and others may be able to intercept it and read it. If you're going to send something important or confidential, you should be using encryption. Now there's two different options for encryption that StartMail provides: password protected email and PGP encryption. Most will use password protected encryption because it's much easier. PGP requires that both the sender and receiver possess a public PGP key, and most people won't go through that hassle. But I'm going to show you here how easy it is to use the password encrypted method. Let's say I'm going to send an email to my old Troy Point Gmail account. We'll call this PGP test. And now I'm going to turn on encrypt. Hit the send button, top left corner. And now you're going to see this pop up here. It gives me the opportunity to set a password. And what I want to do is set a password that I'm going to share with the person I'm sending this email to. And then I would deliver that password to that person in a different way than email, such as phone or maybe text message. And then they would have to enter this password that I set here to view the message. So once I set that password, I just simply click send encrypted. So there you go, guys. That's a rundown on some of the premium features that StartMail has to offer. And again, I suggest that you read my in-depth review that I'm linking to in the video description. Also, don't forget about the free 7-day StartMail trial, and you can get that by clicking the link in the video description and pinned comment as well. As always, guys, thank you very much for watching my video. Please be sure to hit the thumbs up button, subscribe to my channel, and click the bell icon to be notified when I publish new videos like this in the future. Thanks for following Troy Point, and have an awesome day.